Oh my god. Instagram was being a little bit of a bitch, and I'm sorry for being a few minutes late. I'm under 5 minutes late, which is pretty good for me. I've been pretty on time for the most part. For the most part, at times. I do slack off. If I cancel, there's a good reason for it. But you guys are still getting what you want. Hi! How are you? So let me go ahead and try to figure out what deck I should choose. Let me see here. I've gotten quite a few selection. I can't wait for Nevada's deck to come out. I'm gonna so be all over that shit. Let's see. I'm gonna play with this deck. Okay. Okay. My little trusty go-to. I'm doing pretty motherfucking good. You know, I had a conversation with a very good friend, an Aquarius. Hi, Juan. I love you, dude. He's like my bro. He's like my #1 bro that comes in here besides David. He's always on fire. I had a really good conversation with a friend of mine who's an Aquarius. And, you know, I had a closure moment, but it had nothing to do with him, you know? It was like him providing some information about a situation or an individual that just kind of everything aligned. It's kind of like you realize like you live in a matrix or like everything you believe in is a lie, like Truman Show. Not like horrible, like holy shit, my life is ruined. It doesn't really personally affect you, but it's like in a way like you dodged a bullet, if that makes any sense. Like you dodged a bullet, like wow, that was a hot mess that I avoided, right? It's something like that. I'm kind of feeling. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. So it was like one of those moments today. So it was like, oh, okay, you know, I see now. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this. You know the drill. I'm gonna go ahead and do Earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Holy crap. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So, yeah, it's just kind of like, huh. You know, it's kind of like one of those moments like, huh. Fascinating. You kind of feel a little bit weird, you know? Like you feel like you witnessed or you dealt with something terrible, and it's like when your parents buy you ice cream to try to make you feel better. It's kind of like that a little bit. Okay, bottom of the deck, it is the 5 of Pentacles here. Okay. Feeling very insecure. You could be broke. You know, trying to save money. You may be just indoors a lot, especially during the winter time. You just like, I did not want to get the fuck out. I just want to be in my PJs. You know, I just don't want to deal with anything at all. You just want to play victim. You just want to cry. You want a shoulder to cry on. You just want all this attention. You want people to you just want confirmation of your feelings, you know? So let's go ahead and dive deeper. Capricorn. Taurus. Come on, Taurus. Okay. those two cards clearly wanted to come out. I feel like I need to grab that. I saw that card on the bottom of the deck. From that. Okay. One more for Taurus. Okay, and Virgo. Oh, these cards definitely wanted to come out. Okay. Okay. Okay, bottom of the deck I have, it is the Four of Swords reverse. You've been resting for quite some time. You've had to get over, for some of you, this was a disappointment in love. Not necessarily mean romantic. This could be a mother and son relationship. You know, it could be your child like in their teens, 20s, you know. They could be dating somebody that's bad for them, you know. And now eventually they're going to come crying on your shoulder. It was like the waiting game. Some of you are getting over a past love, like you were clearly just hanging on and now you're getting out in the dating field or putting yourself out there. You're releasing this individual, the situation. So Capricorn, I've got the Two of Wands, I've got the Four of Cups reverse, and I got the Four of Pentacles. So we've got 3 fours up in this bitch. So first of all, so these 3 fours, this is definitely about your career. Okay, so this is about there's going to be something very eventful that's going to be happening soon. This is going to be leading you've been spending your time home alone because you had to let go of this individual. And you have let go of them. You're no longer pining for them. You're no longer hoping for best case scenario. You know, this person is going to be coming back. All right. So this person is going to be, when you were at your lowest, you were hoping that they would come around and say like, oh, you were right all along. You know, I should avoid this person or this situation or this crowd. They're going to come back to you right when you are feeling better, right when you are recovering. And they're going to try to dump all their bullshit onto you and want you to like take them back. Or just like, I'm sorry, I'm a fuck up, forgive me. You know? You're still clinging on to them, but you're letting go. It's like you're halfway in. You're halfway in. Some of you are wishy-washy about leaving a job. Some of you are feeling insecure about being unemployed. It was like you were trying to get approval from like your coworkers or your colleagues. But this is the front of the card with the Two of Wands here. You're definitely moving forward. Hey, bitch! I love you, girl! But Capricorn, this is moving forward to success. You are going to find a new job. You may have to travel a distance. Some of you may have like a long distance relationship. Okay. Taurus. Okay, so I've got, interesting, fascinating. I got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords reverse, followed by the 6 of Cups reverse. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. One of these cards. I think it was belonged. Yes, it belonged there. Some of you are finding inner happiness. Some of you are having a hard time getting over a past loved one. Clearly, you're still clinging on to them. This is strong, hardcore, like unrequited love. Some of you guys don't like yourselves. You are afraid of being single. You're afraid, you hate this rejection. It's like you're totally left out in the cold. So it's like you're putting on a front, pretending everything is good, but you're dying inside. This is Taurus right now. You're having a hard time, totally fucking pining for this motherfucker. This is like stalkerish 101. Like somebody's gonna get a restraining order on your ass. And it's like you're pulling this pity party here. You're like reflecting back on the good old days. I mean, this is about success, and you don't even see your own success. If you're feeling sorry for yourself for other people's successes, then you need to reevaluate your life. And so you need to figure out what you can change with yourself and the situation and your environment around you, you know? Okay. In Virgo, I've got the 5 of Wands reverse. I've got the Temperance card followed by the King of Cups here. I'm seeing okay, I'm getting a much different reading. Okay, so this is not what I normally pick up on, and I don't know why it, like, as soon as I drew out the cards, this picked up. I'm seeing a lot of people that's living in an environment that's it's very much like Robin Hood with Prince John, you know, like overtaxing everything, you know, like the people are living in poverty. I'm seeing poverty and like a sheriff of Nottingham not wanting to give, right? This person is not compassionate. So I'm seeing that people, I'm seeing a bunch of people, this is like people rising to a revolution, like they're fighting the man. This is fighting the man. Congratulations, you defeated the man, right? Because this was more about, this isn't about money. This isn't about like material things. This is about equality for all with the Temperance card. It's loving yourself, loving the universe, loving thy neighbor. This is love and mutual respect. You know, you follow the rules. You know, when the rules, you know, not, you know what I mean. This is balance, equality. Some of you are just letting go. You put yourself aside, and it's like you're serving a bigger purpose here. This is like always tending to others. you know? And this is like emotionally draining, right? But it's like you're tired of fighting the resistance. You're flying solo into a higher level, baby. This is like taking DMT and talking to the aliens, right? It's like that kind of level. And with the King of Cups, this is not only learning to love yourself, this is giving. This is giving back to the community, to the world. I am seeing some travel here. There's going to be a gentle soul that comes your way. This is going to be someone that's very artistic, very smart, like in a medical field, like they take special training, whether it's like a artistic school or a dance school or even like a medical school, whatever. This person like loves animals. And they're going to offer you something. This is going to be an opportunity. Maybe working in water life, like a marine biologist or some shit like that, you know? So, that reading was kind of, like, these readings were kind of long, but I feel like these messages are meant to come out. I am feeling a certain energy, and I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. So let's go ahead and dive deeper to air signs. So, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and get this going. The King of Swords popped out, so Aquarius vibe does not necessarily have to be. Somebody that's very logical. They seem kind of distant, but they're very kind at heart. They're very fair and diplomatic. I've been pretty good. Pretty good. Just been busy. But a good busy. And more planning and manifesting ahead, you know? So I'm super excited because stupid girl shit. I bought this really nice makeup bag from Jeffree Star, because you know I'm a Jeffree Star whore. And I'm getting some of his more merch of his a little bit later. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, so bottom of the deck air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I have the 8 of Cups here. This is awesome, possum. Congratulations. You leveled up in life. You moving on, moving forward. Some of you are relocating. Maybe jumping from one side of the creek, one side of the river, you know, one side of the ocean, whatever, one side of the pond, you know, my fucking drift. This is coming from night and day. It's just going to seem like overnight. One day, it's like no more. It's like erased. Whatever that horrible thing that happened in the past, it's bye-bye. It does not exist. Bye, Felicia. Who the fuck are you? And it's like you dodged a bullet here with the 7 of Swords. You dodged a bullet. Got over some shady shit. Somebody fucked you over, but you definitely dodged a bullet. You gotta look at it. You have to look at it that way. You dodged a bullet. Okay. So, Libra. Come on, Libra. You can do it. Put your back into it. Okay, those are too many cards. Again, too many cards. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Again, too many cards, Libra. I'm gonna pull a card. Okay, that's what you get. Gemini! Gemini is to the motherfucking point, see? And Aquarius. What the fuck? Aquarius. Okay. Bottom of the deck, it is the Page of Swords. You or somebody is doing some hardcore stalking. I'm just going to point this out. This is funny. Okay. I'm sorry, I was kind of blanking out. That thing I was talking about earlier is kind of relevant to me. So I just kind of, it's kind of funny when sometimes the readings relate to you, but anyhow, this could be somebody that's a cusp. They could be, you know, an air sign, a water sign cusp. It's kind of one of those situations, as soon as you move the fuck on, that's when they're all over you, like, stink on shit. You know, like, what do you mean you finally grew a backbone and moved on? What do you mean you're not going to allow me to waste any more of your fucking time? So let's go ahead and get into this. So, Libra. I've got the Emperor card reverse. I've got the Six of Wands reverse. And I got the Queen of Cups reverse. Holy shit balls, you guys. So I'm kind of getting more of a vibe. This is a work-related thing. If it's romantic, I'll go into that in just a moment. What I'm getting with is that you're dealing with a boss that's just a dumbass, that's just, they think they're a fucking know-it-all. This person's like really shitty. This could be your father. This is a male figure. I'm seeing Aries, but I'm also seeing Leo too. Like, this person thinks that their shit doesn't stink. And like, this person is going to be looking like an asshole. Like, somebody is going to be trying to showboat and it's going to fall flat on their face. And then this is you being emotionally cut off and be like, I'm not being sympathetic with you. And this is you just kind of going off on him like a time bomb. I'm seeing Aquarius. I'm seeing Cancer. I'm seeing Pisces. Because you've moved the fuck on. But this person has their eye on you. And they know that they lost the fight. Right? Okay. Alrighty then. If this is love, this is a shitty asshole ex, right? That's been stalking you because they knew they fucked up. They're trying to crawl their way back to you or trying to show off. You know, maybe they got somebody else new that they're dating, you know, and they're trying to rub it in your face. But it like, whatever their tactic is going to fall flat on their face and you're just going to be emotionally distant. You're going to go off on them. Like, what about the laundry list of shit of things that you did that pissed me off throughout this entire time, and you're bouncing out? Okay. And that, my friend, is how I blew your mother. Okay. Now, Gemini. I've got the Sun card reverse. I've got the Six of Swords reverse. And I've got the Ace of Cups reverse. Fucking A. Okay. So, Gemini, some of you can't seem... Well, here's the thing. It's like you moved the fuck on because you received some bad fucking news, right? And it was like a losing battle kind of thing. It was something like you're wishing for, you're trying to manifest. You were manifesting for... you were trying to manifest something that you love and care for, like you love and you want, you desire in your life. And you're getting that, but not in the way that you thought you would, right? So, Gemini, there is a delay in happiness. This doesn't mean that you're completely fucked. It's just that you're almost at the finish line. The problem is you haven't completely moved the fuck on. It's like you're still being haunted from the past. Like some of you are afraid to completely surrender yourself to a person or to an individual because you're afraid like this person has fucked me over so many times, or I'm going to be put in this situation again. You're afraid that it's gonna burn you in some way. I'm saying for some of you, you're still, there is like something traumatic that happened in the past. Somebody may have died and you're having a hard time letting go. Some of you are like forced to relocate. The Ace of Cups reverse. This is some sort of unrequited love. So for some of you, you're still, you were kind of like, you were on hold, holding yourself from like an unrequited love situation. And then this air sign or whomever told you some bad fucking news, right? It was like a losing battle. And then this was like the confirmation in order for you to move the fuck on, right? Right. See, I went with that a few different ways. So, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So I've got the Eight of Wands, I've got the Star card, and I got the Lover's card reverse. Okay. Fascinating, very interesting. Okay, Aquarius. So Aquarius, you relocated, you moved. You are moving on from a different time, a different past. You were dealt with some very traumatic situations. This could have been like a death of like a family member, a sibling, could have been one of your children. This could be getting over something very traumatic, like maybe there was like a rocky patch in your relationship or your marriage, whatever the case may be. It's the past now, right? You're no longer, that is not affecting your life, you know? It's the past. But there's some news, some bad news, right? Or you had to be the messenger. You had to be the messenger and give some bad news in order for somebody to move on, right? So here we have is action and communication. This is like your dick is so hard. It's like you are wanting to communicate so quickly so you can put that into whatever like orifices you prefer. There are two eights here, so this is communication. Communication. This is definitely words and action. Actions speak louder than words, right? I heard it through the grapevine. And with the Star card here, this is you, Aquarius. You manifesting like a motherfucker. You healing, you're evolving, you're learning. All your hard work on building yourself up, you've improved to be a much better, stronger individual. It's like whatever action or communications that's going on here, this is clearly healing you or somebody else. This is about self-love. This is whatever you're trying to get your wish on, it's coming true. Now, your wish could be interpreted in two ways. This could be, one, you're moving on. So you could be ending a relationship. You're finally moving on and getting over a relationship. This could be a job, because it could be a contract agreement. See, contract agreement does not necessarily mean marriage, right? This could be ending a business partnership, you know? Like a sponsorship, some sort of endorsement. This could be manifesting a relationship crumbling apart. Some of you are just like, you've been waiting because it's like you've been waiting for karma to hit somebody in the face, and then as soon as you hear that tea being spilled, and you're just like, you're pulling a Cartman, and you're like, one more time, tell me. Like when Kyle had to admit that Cartman was right. You were right. One more time, Kyle. Like, it's really that good. Like, you're getting your popcorn out. It is good shit, right? It's some good tea being spilled, right? Some good tea being spilled. Some of you are getting out of a relationship. You're moving on from a relationship. Like a marriage is dead. Whatever. For others of you, you may be trying to manifest this individual or trying to have this partnership, and you know that it's a lost cause because you're moving on. So, okay. Let's go ahead and find out what the fuck is going on with my water signs. Hello! Okay, so water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've done Earth, I've done Air, now I'm doing Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Fire is last. So, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so the 8 of Cups popped out, so you guys are moving the fuck on. So, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. And one more, because I said so. Cutting deck, because I can. Okay, so I've got the 4 of Cups. Excuse me, 4 of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. Is the overall vibe. Feeling insecure, very closed off. Some of you are still clinging on to the past, a situation, or an individual. Some of you are kind of being like a homebody. You're afraid to kind of put yourself out there. It's like a wall that you put up. Your shields are up. Kind of like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, you know? So, Cancer. Okay, Pisces. This is going to be interesting. Fascinating. Okay. Huh. Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh my goodness, those are way too many cards. Come on, Scorpio. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I have the Emperor card reverse. Aries vibe. You could be dealing with an Aries. This could be like just the tail end of Aries season. That's just kind of fucking with you. You could be dealing with somebody that's very possessive and controlling, very demanding. This could be your boss. This could be your spouse. Okay. So, Cancer, I've got the Three of Wands reverse, I've got the Two of Swords, and I've got the Knight of Swords. So, Libra Aquarius vibe here. This is some sort of bullshit that went down that was not in your favor. It could have been more than one person getting involved. This does not have to be romantic. I'm not really getting that vibe, to be honest with you. It was like shit went down and it was not in your favor. You know, like you got blamed for it. Like you were the scapegoat. And this is about making a decision. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve. It's like you're afraid to kind of put yourself out there. You're afraid to make it, to say anything because you know that will be the final word. But eventually it happens. Something's going to happen very quickly, very sudden, and it's going to put you in a situation where you're going to be so defensive. You thought your defenses were up as it is? Nah. Some of you may be in house arrest, house incarceration, you may be in, you know, house incarceration. This is hearing some fucked up news that's gonna, like, it's gonna be, you're gonna have to tighten up your, like, coin purse. Does that make any sense? Okay. Pisces. This is going to be interesting. So, I've got the Ten of Pentacles reverse. I've got the Moon card reverse. And I got the Death card reverse. Holy shit balls. We got strong Scorpio vibe. Pisces as well. We also got Capricorn as well. Okay. So, here's the thing. You are super fucking insecure, right? You put your walls up, you're willing to let anybody in. So that's why you're a dick, right? And this is why you can't evolve. Not for all Pisces, but for some. Some of you are very defensive as well. Knowing that you're in the wrong. This is a situation that's not ending well. This is like family is breaking apart. There's a disunity in some way. Somebody's loyalty was hurt. Somebody's pride, somebody's loyalty was hurt. And this is why you're on the defense. Because something gets revealed to you. It was like this was a hunch. Something gets revealed to you. You have a chance to evolve, but you're not willing to evolve. It's like you want to. It's like you're a tween, like you're in Big Mouth, and you're going through puberty, but you haven't completely reached like 16, 17, 18-year-old kind of puberty, you know? You're still at 11, 12, maybe 13, you know? Where you got maybe like a little bit of mustache, like maybe 3 hairs, you know? Where you got a little bit of pubes, you know? Your voice is changing, whatever it is, but you're trying to stay young. It's like you're Michael Jackson trying to be young. You know, you're trying, or like you're Michael Jackson, like growing old, and you're like, and there's like Joe Jackson is trying to like trying to make you stay young. You know, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Okay, that was totally weird. Maybe relatable. Who knows? Okay, probably not. Scorpio. I've got the Two of Wands. I've got the Six of Swords reverse, and I've got the Devil card. Alrighty then, so some of you just don't know how to quit. You're dealing with somebody that's completely fucking vile for you, right? This person is so fucking vile. This person is a liar, a cheater, a manipulator. This person fucking gaslights you. This person is ruthless. Like, this person has no... This person has a very strong, addictive personality. They have several... obsessions is a nice word for it. This is time for you to move the fuck on. You know the universe is telling you, move the fuck on. Move out. Do what you need to do. Move the fuck out. Move on. You're afraid to. You're still clinging on to this shitty individual, and believe me, they are a shitty individual. Some of you are still clinging on to this shitty job. It's like you're afraid to bounce out because it's like you live paycheck to paycheck, you know, and it's like you're a slave to the job, you're a slave to work. This is like a full-on obsession, like, but the sex is too good, but he's so alpha because he treats me like garbage. Alrighty then, and finally we are gonna be going into fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. So what we got here for you is motherfucker. Again, it is... Okay, I need to reshuffle this because I'm getting a lot of the same old cards from before. So let me go ahead and shuffle this up a little bit. If it's meant to pop out, it'll definitely pop out. Okay. Some of you are afraid to have your own, like, spiritual awakening because you're afraid that you're not going to find happiness. You will. Once you have your spiritual awakening, it's going to happen. There we go. Okay, now I feel comfortable. Bottom of the deck, fire signs. I have the Ace of Swords reverse. Right? Some of you are willing to seek clarity on a situation. You haven't had your epiphany, your spiritual awakening, your aha moment, right? It's on the tip of your motherfucking tongue. You can't get to it. Okay, now, Aries. See, these cards are popping. Come on, Aries. Big whammies, big money, no whammies, no whammies. Okay. Taurus popped out hella quick. Get one more card for Taurus. And Sagittarius. Oh. Sagittarius. What the fuck, Sagittarius? Motherfucker, man. Jesus Christ. I need one more card from you guys. I need one card, not a goddamn trilogy. Holy shitballs. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I have, it is the Nine of Swords reverse. These are things coming to reality. It's kind of like, it's kind of crashing down, and it's just like you feel so overwhelmed, like I just don't know what to do. You thought it was like maybe like you're in denial about it. It's the real deal. And because of it, you've been doing a lot of self-healing. Probably around Aquarius time, this is really kicked in for you. So, Aries, I've got the Hermit card reverse. I've got the Page of Wands. And I've got the Ace of Cups reverse. This is you coming out of your shell, coming out and having a good time, socializing. It is around spring break. You may be dealing with kids. There may be a vacation. You may be going to the beach. I'm seeing sand. I'm seeing water here. It could be like the lake or whatever. This is kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You hear some news that gets you out there and have some fun. It may make you flirt, may get like you may get somebody's number, you may get a date. But you know that there's two aces here. Okay, so this is about beginnings. This is about change in like work or school. Some of you are having some sort of identity crisis on what you want to do for a living, where it's like, you know, I've been in this job for so long, or you're in a situation where you're like, I need to bounce out because this is not what I enjoy doing. There could be a job opportunity, some like an opportunity for you to apply somewhere. The new beginning is almost there for you. You're almost at the 10, you're almost at the completion. It's like some of you are still clinging on to a past love, a past individual. It could be a father figure too. It could, you know, like a father-son type of relationship as well. Okay. Leo, I've got the 8 of Pentacles, I've got the 6 of Pentacles reverse, and I've got the 3 of Cups reverse. Okay. Some of you, stop being in fucking denial. You realize that what the deal is up. You really like yourself. You really like what you do. You like your structure. You are making very good, comfortable money, and you're happy with it, right? But the problem is that you're giving way too much of your time and energy into people that are just using you, and you're dumping it on your friends. So you're spending all your motherfucking time and money on friends or family that are leeches, and it's like you're breaking your motherfucking back just for these assholes, and they don't appreciate you. You don't see that they're using you. Somebody is using you. There's more than one person that's using you. They think of you as a fucking handout. You think like, oh, I enjoy this. Like, I enjoy this work environment. I enjoy, like, the school. Some of you are, like, partying way too hard. You're not looking at this as an education for a place of learning. Some of you are just, like, draining the fuck out of your parents. And all you're doing is just, like, having YOLO cups and doing swag, you know, or whatever. Dabbing or whatever the kids do nowadays. Holy shit, I am so out of touch. Okay. Sagittarius. So I've got the 5 of Cups, I've got the King of Swords, and I've got the Page of Pentacles. Motherfucker, are we really back at square one again? Why are you still clinging on to this air sign? You're clinging on to an Aquarius probably. This person may have Pisces in their chart. This is bullshit. You know, some of you are still clinging on to a marriage. Some of you may be dealing with marriage counseling. You may be dealing with some heavy shit, like your partner left you, your partner cheated on you. It was like whatever you've been whatever you predicted, it happened. It came to life. Some of you are in denial. You don't want to face it. You don't want to deal with it. somebody is like, a father could be denying your child. Like they're denying, like, that's not the father of my child, like a whole thing of Maury or whatever. This is full on rejection. Somebody did not get the job offer. There was something legal that happened. It could be something like on your record that happened many moons ago, maybe when you were a child, you know, or a teenager, that you forgot to put on an application, and because of it you were declined of a position. Okay. Alrighty then, let me go ahead and squeeze in real quick. Final, actually, let me use this deck. Actually, no. What am I doing? Collective reading. Hold on. So general collective reading. Hopefully the readings resonated. They don't always. Hello. General collective. Okay. Okay, so I've got the Emperor card reverse. Somebody's being real arrogant. Aries season may have kicked your ass, like kicked ass and took names. He's like, somebody came out as a tyrant. Somebody arrogant. This could be your boss, your father. But somebody pissed you off. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold on. Holy shit balls. Holy shit balls. These cards are flying the fuck out. Okay. Taking these. Bottom of the deck, it is the Hierophant card here. Taurus. So, end of Aries season, right? Bye-bye to this dipshit. Bye, Felicia. Nice knowing you, bitch. Taurus season is when things are going to kick off for you. There's going to be some sort of commitment. Somebody's going to share. You may be encountering somebody that's going to be sharing the same morals or values as you do. Somebody's getting a job in legal. Somebody may be having to deal with a court case. They may be dealing with a judge. I'm seeing like a quick elopement. Like you're going to find out like, surprise, we got married. Surprise. Right? Okay. So you're moving forward, relocating to a new job opportunity. This happened very quickly here with the Knight of Swords here. Something very quick. This is like bad news bears. Oh, by the way, this dickhead. You're going to have to travel a lot and do a whole bunch of unnecessary things that you don't want to do. But it works out in your favor because we have the King of Pentacles here. This puts you in a much better position. You may be getting promotion. You may be a boss. You're moving on up to the Lower East Side. You got a nice window office, you know, a bigger cubicle, whatever the case may be. You got your name on a plaque on a door, right? This is going to be you standing pretty. With the World card here, this is a completion. So, Aries season is ending. Taurus season is going to be beginning with some really great blessings. This is going to be a choice. Once you make the choice to go gadget, you're going to be going full force throttle. Which is complete opposite of Taurus season. You wouldn't think that Taurus season you would be a little bit more complacent. But the universe forces you to move into a different direction, but it's in a much better direction. So you've completed a chapter in your life. And so we got the Queen of Pentacles here. So we got two suits, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this is a full-on, see, Taurus. See, look at this. This is a full-on commitment. Some of you are going to be meeting your soulmate. I don't like to say that, but because of these cards together, this is going to be like a quick elopement, a quick marriage. It's like a very quick business venture. Like one day you go to the office and there's like an office, like the office companies merge. It's like a company merger or some shit like that. Once you get into your own like badass self and you are confident, that's when you meet that individual. You're standing proud and tall, no fucks given. You are completely independent. And then with the 9 of Cups here, this is your wish granted, manifesting like a motherfucker. But for whatever reason, you're afraid to have this brand new beginning. And it's because you're afraid to look foolish. Because you don't want to become arrogant like this person. But I can reassure you, you're not. So. Alrighty then. Okay. So hopefully you enjoyed these readings. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. It's a lot of fun to do this. I got some really good readings. And yeah, I hope the readings resonates. And make sure that you like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Titty!